Here to tell you how you can make these Barbie nail decals and other nail decals. You can get any image that you want to print. You can find that online, and that is where I got this Barbie image here. Okay, and once you find the images, you can just save them to your computer, or you can put them on a USB port. You need to have some kind of program and a way to make these images smaller here and the size you want. Unfortunately for me, I only have a program that prints out like regular pictures that are like 8x10, 5x7, you know, wallets, and this small size here is the smallest it goes. It's like a mini wallet. That's all I have on my computer. I don't have anything else that's special. So I needed to put my images on a USB port and take them over to like Office Max. Now I'm going to show you a nail that I did using regular paper to make the water decal. And now I will show you an image that I made the water decal using this glossy paper. If you looked at both of those nail decals, you can tell that the one made with the glossy paper looks so much better. I want to use a paper that's called glossy paper, like a glossy magazine paper. They have it, and it's called Glossy Tex 80 pound, and that 80 pound just means the thickness of the paper. The thickness of this paper here is about the same thickness of a regular printer paper. You just can't find regular real magazine paper. This is close and it works out really nice, and you can buy it and you can take it home, but it is pricier. These are decals that I had Office Max make me, and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, usually paint the nails white or a cream as a base layer, and that way everything will show up nicely. Use Sally Hansen Insta-Dri, and I top coat the image. When you coat over this image, you don't want to like keep recoating over it, you know, because it'll smear. Be really quick with it. Don't worry about it, because you can come back in and you can do a second coat. You're gonna have to do a second coat anyways. So I let these 3 images dry, and I'm gonna come in and give it a second coat. And you can get it much better this time. You don't. This is what works for me, and that is why I recommend it. I don't know what other top coats will work. You're just gonna have to try them. Set the image in there, and it's just like any other water decal. You can actually watch this and see how the image curls up. And you don't really have to use tweezers. You can just use your fingers and just peel it off. And if it feels like it needs to go back into the water for a little bit, just put it back in there for a few more seconds. I'm using the Sally Hansen Insta-Dri clear top coat here. And before I used white, like I would put more white. You've seen me do that in other tutorials, but it just you know, messes up the image. I just don't think it's a good idea. I think it's best to just use the clear. And you just go ahead and put a layer or a coat and just set it there, and then you have to use your finger and start pressing the image down. See, I'm gonna have to add some here. And just kind of push it down. And that's pretty much all you do until you get it on the nail the way you want it. And I'll keep working on this off camera, trying for like 4 to 5 minutes. And you don't have to do this next part if you don't want to. And if you do, you can just use regular nail polish. But in my case, I'm going to be using some gel, some like a dark rose colored gel over here. You can see it in the background. And I'm just going to go around the edge of the rose here. This kind of cleans up that raggedy edge of the rose. Go around the rose, like right here. And like right here. Okay, that's been cured. And now I'm going to take some UV gel in gold. Now, like I said, you don't have to do this, or, you know, and you can use regular nail polish. You don't have to use gel. It's just me. I'm combining the two. And I'm just gonna take some of the gold and I'm just gonna go around the rose petals. Now ready to top coat the nail with a regular polish top coat. If the nail is completely dry, or, you know, pretty much close to being completely dry, you could use a gel top coat on it, top coat it with a regular top coat, and then you'll see how a regular top coat will help to melt the decal and take out any of the wrinkles that you might have in there. Yes, I did go around the nail with some gel polish. If this was a natural nail, you would have to take a file and lightly file some of that gel off first before you would, you know, use a polish remover to remove the decal. This is the finished nail that I did on myself. Everything that I used on here is regular nail polish with a matte top coat. And I think I do like it better matte. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye.